You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Brandy.
What we're seeing the markets tell us loudly and clearly is those tax cuts are still first and foremost in investors' and traders' minds. And that's what's driving this market up.
That's what's driving the market up. But then last week we were told what was driving the market up were the regulations, the cuts in all the regulations. I wish they'd make up their mind what's driving the market up.
The main reason I think that the economy is accelerating is deregulation.
Which is it? Cuts in regulations? What is it? It's amazing. Yes, the tax cuts will add another 8% to our earnings if we get them. But we don't have the 8% now. We don't even need the tax cuts because the way they cheat with earnings, they bring them up as high as they want. Who cares about the other 8%? It's amazing. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country off the Wall Street Radio Network. Hope you had a great weekend. So now we're back to work. I told everybody on Friday or Thursday when the market started to come down, I said, do not chase this market downward. Do not keep shorting it. Be very careful. They're going to turn this market around and they're going to run it right back up. Exactly what I said. They're not going to keep this market down. President Trump has made up his mind that he's getting screwed on everything he puts forward to try to make this country better and all his programs.
If you look back before the election, Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell were totally opposed to the things that got Donald Trump elected.
And he's just saying, okay, if that's the way you want it, then 99.9% of the people in the United States, they look at the stock market as a gauge as to how the economy is doing. So I want to get reelected in the next 4 years, so I'll just keep pumping this market up. I mean, just read the headlines. The headlines are crazy. The headlines are crazy. I love them. A few weeks ago, here's one of the headlines. A few weeks ago, the Board of Trustees of Social Security sent a formal letter to the United States Senate and House of Representatives to issue a dire warning. Social Security is running out of money. Then underneath it, market hits an all-time high. Unbelievable. I mean, what is it? How can we be running out of Social Security money, but yet the stock market is at an all-time high? Somebody not paying their taxes? What's going on here?
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
This is unbelievable. Then they went on to say investors overestimated Trump. All his promises didn't come through, but they underestimated earnings. They underestimated earnings. As U.S. companies' profits just grow and grow. We haven't seen this kind of growth in profits for more than 6 years. What? What a bunch of hogwash that is. What are you, nuts? The lying is incredible. Let's put this in perspective. The headline should have read, oil profit for second quarter 2017 dropped 25%. Now, why am I mentioning oil? Because that is what's driving the stock market. That's what's driving these earnings everybody's talking about. The energy sector for the second quarter, now think about this, has contributed 45% of the 10.1% overall earnings growth for the S&P 500 companies. Now think about what I just said. The energy sector, for the second quarter, has contributed 45% of the 10.1% earnings. You're going, well, that's okay. Well, wait a minute. Think about it. Something's wrong. The energy sector just makes up 7% of all the 500 stocks. So you got 500 companies, 7% of the 500 companies are contributing 45%, nearly half of the 10.1% overall earnings, and everybody's all excited about them? What are you, nuts? As I always use an analogy, that's like owning a restaurant. And you have 3 customers. That's it. 3. And one eats most of the food. And if he swallows a chicken bone, croaks and dies, you're dead. You're out of business. You can't have an economy where you got 500 top companies in the world, 500 of them, and 7% of those 500 make up nearly half of the profits. You got to be nuts. It's unbelievable. Energy makes up just 7% of the S&P 500. And the earnings for this group, the oil group, went up, guess what? 600% to get to the 45% of the 10.1%. Let me repeat. The earnings, the profits of the energy companies soared 600% in a quarter. 1 quarter. No wonder there's so much market hype. I mean, the market hype right now is incredible. No, everybody forgot about North Korea. Nobody cares if North Korea... I want to tell you right now, if they wiped out California and they wiped out Guam and New York City, the market would make a new all-time high again. I mean, it's like it's on autopilot. Are you kidding? Now, there's a lot of things they don't tell you, all this earning hype. They don't tell you the real reason why stocks are soaring. And they tell you, forget the big picture. Forget that the trailing earning PE ratio of 12, or the value, we'll call it 12, is no better today than it was in 2014. Wait a minute. If it's no better today, their profits are no better today than in 2014, then how could the S&P 500 index gone up 34%? And here's something else they don't tell you. And forget these numbers that they give us, these earnings. In 2014, they were under what they call the GAAP rules, the generally accepted accounting principles that every company used. Not this time. This time they use adjusted earnings. What's that? They throw all the bad stuff out to make the numbers look better. In 2014, they had to keep all the bad stuff in. But not this time, so they threw the stuff out. All the bad stuff, so you won't see it. More than 3 years of profit stagnation. Think about it, 3 years.
Household debt is at a record. A new report from the New York Fed shows total debt hit more than $12.5 trillion in the second quarter.
This is crazy. And because we have a $12 trillion consumer debt, we have $12 trillion consumer debt, which absorbs and reduced spending by 65%, because when you have that kind of debt, people are choked, they can't spend, and reduced it. It caused our growth and our economy not to grow. We're at the same 1.8%. And yet, they're taking parking spaces in our head that the S&P 500 has soared 34%. The oils have soared 600%. What are you, nuts? See, and they don't point out, do they, the financial engineering of $15 trillion of stock buybacks. So to lower the share count and artificially increase the earnings per share, what they call fake earnings. They don't tell us that either. Or do they tell us the easy quarterly comparables in the oil? Now, oil sector is the leader, is what all the profits are coming from. Now, the profits for big oil collapsed in second quarter 2016, and the profits were $1.2 billion. When I get back, I'll tell you what the profits are now and how they got there. And should you be invested in these oils? We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
Well, all of the tools you put together for us have just given us so much confidence.
I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I love the chart.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best.
And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Listen to Phil, join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Are you an investor or considering investing in the stock market? At philsgang.com, we offer a multitude of comprehensive stock investing services and professional support to our members. With philsgang.com, you get professional guidance on basic and advanced technical stock analysis. And just like the pros, you will gain the knowledge to recognize stock buy and sell patterns. Unlike other services available, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team host daily interactive live streaming investing webinar classes and programs. You get Phil's Gang timely notifications on your phone or mobile device. And all Phil's Gang material is archived, so you will never miss a beat. Plus, philsgang.com offers the best real-time stock charts for day traders and long-term investors. With clear charts, in-depth reports, and Phil's recommendations, philsgang.com makes it easy to learn and monitor your portfolio anytime from anywhere. If you're passionate about securing your financial future, check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. They offer a free weekend seminar class. They put big dazzling names with their programs. But are they really just offering a sales pitch? At philsgang.com, we are the leader in teaching, informing, and helping members understand stock charting, investing in the stock market, and making true profits. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Plus, the philsgang.com friendly customer support team is available when you need us most. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market? Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Best 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Best is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil. The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
And if you're a very busy person and you know you're going to be facing retirement is a crisis, I have an option for you. I know you're not making money with your 401k, or even if you are, if you're not part of the 70% of workers who are not putting money into their 401k because they don't have any spare change after paying all their bills, they have no disposable income, especially the health care bill, which is killing them, then I have an option for you. Look. All you have to do is join my gang. It's $39.95 a month. And then just start out following me. And then as you get comfortable, then you lease your first chart. That's the MV2 chart. It's a color-coded chart. Now, let me tell you the advantage of it, okay? First of all, being a gang member is a big advantage because you have the classrooms every day. You have all kinds of backup for education. You have all day long, we're sending out alerts. We have special classes. Nobody. If you are having difficulty, you'll be taken care of. Nobody's left aside. You'll be taken care of. You'll learn. But for a person who says, I'd love to learn, but I don't have time, then I suggest to you that you do not buy individual stocks or exchange-traded funds unless you have a chart that tells you when to get out. I'll give you an example. Raytheon is one of the best companies in the country, in the world. Now, Raytheon, going back in June 12th, it was around $160. And it kept going up. And it went up to $166. But it was still red. It said, don't buy. Now, most people will get in. Your broker will tell you to get in because it's going up. Thinking, it's going up, I should get in. But by staying red for 3%, by staying red, it's warning you, do not get in because there's not enough money coming in and it could reverse itself. You show me one chart in this country that does that. Show me one chart that does that for you. That tells you when the stock is going up, don't get in because there's not enough institutional money buying. There's not one out there I know of. Then it finally turned green. Finally. It turned green on July 10th. And then it turned red again on August 9th. So it had a beautiful, Raytheon had a beautiful, about a 5-6% gain, and it told us to get out. And now, in the last 4 days, it's been going up, but it's red. So isn't that nice? So think of it like bookends. The beginning of Raytheon, it's going up, but it warns us, do not get in. It's not sustainable. So it got us past that danger. It turned green. Then we get about 5-6% gain, and then it turned red again. How beautiful is that? So join my gang. It's $39.95, and all I ask is that if you make money, please send money to St. Jude. That's all I ask. And as I say, start out with just a membership, follow me, and then why don't you just follow the stocks I'm engaged in. Follow the ETFs I'm engaged in. Every night after we do our radio show, complete it, we do a video on the stocks we're engaged in. In the afternoon, we do a video, the mid part of the afternoon, on the stocks we're involved in. And it's just a video. You just go and it takes you 2 minutes. Say, well, gee, should I add? Should I not add? What'd Phil say about Goldman Sachs? Is he adding? What's he saying about Intel? So simple. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. And it will make a difference in your life. And it'll make a big difference believe me, when you start nearing retirement and you start panicking that you don't have enough money. Nothing worse. I can't think of anything worse that you're about 5 years away from retiring and you've got to continue to work and you're tired and you just, I've been working 45, I don't want to work anymore. There's nothing worse than that. Talk to people all the time because the market never screwed you. It's the people in the market. All right. So let's listen to this.
Predictions. The other day when it looked like the world was about to implode, you know what I was doing? I was watching Ozark on Netflix. The stock is going to just keep going up 50% in the next 5 years.
Well, guess what? It went down. That's right. It turned red. So don't believe that malarkey. Just don't believe it. I don't care what stock. It's all about money going in and money going. Nobody can guarantee you it's going to go up 20% or 15% or 10%. Nobody can guarantee that. When I hear that, it makes me sick. Nobody can guarantee that. Nobody. All right. I want to get back to, again, here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Okay. So the big deal right now the big hype is we have never seen earnings at 10.1%. Just 6 years ago. This is historic. But when you break down the earnings, it's one group. It's oil. And here's what they don't tell you. They're lying to you.
The market is moving forward on solid earnings.
The earnings are doing so much better, and earnings still look good for the rest of 2017.
Corporate earnings are exploding.
When they come out and they give you the earnings, and it's all hype, they're telling how wonderful these earnings are, that it's at 10.1%. Well, guess what? As I told you, they don't tell you that 45% of that 10.1, okay, remember, the 10.1% is the overall earnings of the 500 companies, the aggregate of 500 companies. The oil sector is 7% of that 500 stocks, just 7%. And that 7% contributes half, 45%, almost half of the 10.1. That's crazy. What hype that is. The other thing they don't tell you, the other thing they don't point out to you, is that they don't tell you that the profits for the big oil collapsed in the second quarter 2016, and the profits were $1.2 billion. So how did this increase 600%? Well, because the profits collapsed in 2016. Now comes 2017. Prices then doubled in the second quarter, and profits went to $8.1 billion. But what they didn't tell you, and they hid from you, the analysts misrepresented. They should have had as a headline that the percentage of profit dropped by 25%, but they hid that from you. I'll explain that when I get back. Join my gang, Phil's Gang.
You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
Well, all of the tools you've put together for us have just given us so much confidence.
I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I love the chart.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best.
And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Listen to Phil, join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time, real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software, I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Time is the one thing that we want more of. Without the donors, I wouldn't have my Audrey. They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
They offer a free weekend seminar class. They put big dazzling names with their programs. But are they really just offering a sales pitch? At philsgang.com, we are the leader in teaching, informing, and helping members understand stock charting, investing in the stock market, and making true profits. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you could imagine. Plus, the philsgang.com friendly customer support team is available when you need us most. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market? Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264.
We will never fully understand what we've asked of you, or your families, asking you to put yourself in harm's way to endure it all. But we do understand that it's our turn, our duty, to keep you secure for the rest of your life. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs help our most severely ill or injured veterans live independently, at no cost, for life, so that they might stand at ease. Join us at findwwp.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Best 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Best is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
I don't really see a pullback of any significance really coming because the earnings are doing so much better.
When the market doesn't continue to go down, it's because this market has been financially engineered to go up, that the plunger team is already set with a printing machine to print the money and to inject the money directly into the bank stocks. You push it into the bank stocks, bank stocks go up, and then all the big boys on Wall Street watch the bank stocks. As soon as they start going up, they start taking their money and shoving their money into the market. That's why you always got to watch the bank stocks. So important. And, where people aren't making money, they're so scared that the market is going to go down when you should embrace the market going down. The market goes down 10 times faster than it goes up. Because when the market goes down, that means the institutions, the big boys, the J.P. Morgan, the Goldman Sachs, all the big boys, they pulled their money out. It's like pulling out a support in a house, and it just collapsed. That's why stocks go down. And you will know before they pull that support out, because as they pull that support out, it shows up on my chart that I designed, that the algorithms turned red to tell you they're pulling out the support. Instead, you sit there, you see your stocks going down, you call your broker, you call your planner, you call your mother, what should I do? What should I do? By then it's too late. And in exchange trade and in your mutual fund, you are allowed to make money when the stock goes down. Isn't that the dumbest thing? You're not allowed to make money when the stock market's going down. This is even worse. When the market is crashing, you're not allowed to get out. You got to wait to the end of the day. A market could crash 20%. We've seen it in one day. You get wiped out. Where if you're with an exchange-traded fund, you can turn around. Not only does it trade every day, all day long like a stock, unlike your rip-off mutual fund, but you can immediately protect yourself and make money on the way down by shorting it. And they even made it so easy for you that if you don't understand shorting, then you can turn around and buy a stock that accomplishes the same thing. Give you an example. Take the Qs, the NASDAQ. Now, it turned red the other day, and it quickly dropped from a high of $144.19 down to a low of 140.80. So when it turned from green to red, so it dropped 3%, bam, just like that. All you had to do is turn around and buy PSQ. So you just put on your chart, PSQ, and it does the opposite. So PSQ went from 38.27 up to 38.49. So it's inversed. So what happens is if you're scared and you just can't get over that hurdle, how do I sell a stock short? How do I make money in a stock going down? I don't understand it. Well, they made it so easy for you that they put in a mechanism where you can buy a stock that is the opposite of the NASDAQ. So if your NASDAQ or your Qs are going down, you just buy the symbol PSQ. How beautiful is that? Same thing with the spiders. When the S&P 500 starts breaking and you get scared and you say, I'm afraid to short, I'm afraid to short. Well, then you just switch to SDS. And as SDS starts going up, you're buying a stock going up. You're feeling comfortable because you're buying instead of shorting. And it's just the opposite. So as the stock keeps going down, this is a inverse that keeps going up. How beautiful. Never should you be in a position that have to worry that you're going to sit there and you're stuck and you can't do anything as the market's crashing around your ears. You should always have great confidence to know you can sleep at night, that you're going to get an advance warning, number one, and that's what the algorithms have done on my stock, my chart, the MV2. The algorithms are set up to follow the money. So when the big boys, as I say, stock markets and individual stocks just don't crash. They just don't crash. It takes time. It's like turning to Queen Mary rather than turning a speedboat. So all you have to do, it's so easy. Why this market, when it decides to crash, and who's going to make that decision? A very small handful of people. They're the ones who make the bubble go up, and they're the ones who control it. That's called the Federal Reserve, the owners of the private company called the Federal Reserve. They make the decision when to push the stock market up. How do they do that? Because our owners has the printing machine. Our owners, the people who own us, they make the decision when to drop interest rates. Can you imagine? We're giving a private company, not our Congress, a private company the authority with no oversight. They don't have to report to anybody. You have 140 people, shareholders in this company. It's a private company. It's a banking cartel. They decide when they're going to raise rates. They decide when they're going to create a big bubble. And they decide when they're going to let the bubble crash.
The most co-sponsored, bipartisan, significant piece of legislation has been Dr. Paul's original legislation to audit the Fed. Are you afraid of getting that passed?
I'm strongly opposed to audit the Fed.
And everybody's in there and just buying stocks now, blindly buying stocks. Oh, this is terrific. Look at this. The market will never come down again. Really? You don't think so? Yes, get in and enjoy it. And yes, you don't have to worry at night. You get a good night's sleep because you know with the chart, it tells you, it warns you. It warns you when the money's coming out. And then you just position yourself to make money on the way down. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Look, I could talk about this all day long, drive you crazy. But it's a way for you. You have an option to get out of these mutual funds. And if you want to stay with your mutual fund, fine. You have an option to build your retirement. We have a retirement crisis. And the problem with what's creating the crisis is two things. We are not producing anymore as a country. Our productivity is down because we're not investing back into our companies. We're not putting capital investment back in, and that means we're not creating higher wages, and people aren't outspending, and they're not saving, so we can't grow this economy. So what they're going to do, though, is grow the stock market. And all you got to do is keep your eye on the dollar. And when the dollar keeps going down and down and down, that tells you the truth about the economy. That tells you the truth. And when you see the dollar going down, 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 and you see the stock market going up and up, you know the stock market's being engineered to go up. You go in and start buying the stock market, buy it with exchange-traded funds, baskets, and then you put it on the chart, my MV2 chart. You follow me, and when it starts turning red, we take our profits and get out, and then switch our positions and start shorting. What is so hard about that?
Very much enjoy the software program for the charts. I think they're quite easy, to read and follow. There's one thing I always say, you can not know the truth about fundamentals, but money talks and money flows, show with his charts.
At the end of each day, I do a video on the stocks we're engaged in or the ETFs we're engaged in, and you just do exactly what I do. And then we also have in the afternoon, we do an update. We do an update on the 5 stocks that we're in every day, and we do the update on the exchange-traded fund. So we do it right around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, an update, and then we do it right after another video, right after the radio show. I mean, it takes you 2 minutes. Well, how are you going to get that for $39.95? Nowhere. All right. I want to talk about, they're being critical of the president. Al Gore was on last week on TV, and he saw how terrible it was that President Trump dumped the Paris Agreement, and what a tragedy it was, and how he was killing the environment, and the lies. Just insane. The best thing that ever happened with this Paris Agreement is that he killed it because this was hurting the poorest of American households.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about PhilsGang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
Well, all of the tools you've put together for us have just given us so much confidence.
I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I love the chart.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best. And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Listen to Phil, join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. No sales pitches, no boring seminars, no spaghetti dinners. At philsgang.com, we teach you technical analysis, how to read stock charts, and ultimately how to make money in the stock market. For only $39.95 a month or as little as $1.30 a day, you too can master investing in the stock market. philsgang.com provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, plus friendly customer support. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Did you know the stock market is up over 250% in the past 8 years? And some financial experts say we're only in the 8th year of a 20-year bull market. But what if the market takes a downturn? What will happen to your 401k? What will happen to your retirement nest egg? You remember 2008-2009 when your 401k dropped big time. Americans lost over $2.4 trillion, or over 25% of their investments. At philsgang.com, we teach you to keep your investments and to secure your financial future. With philsgang.com, you'll learn how to understand to invest in the stock market and how to keep the profits you work so hard for. Avoid the financial pain. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264. You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Remember, once you join the gang, if you make money, please remember St. Jude has a great program called the Hope Program. Check it out. Now, I want to finish up here because, again, I want to show you the advantage, once again, of my MV chart when, for example, one of the best oil companies, Marathon, and now remember, I'm doing a lot of oil because oil, this is where I told you before anybody else, and you know this, that I said oil and gold. I said this when nobody wanted oil, nobody wanted gold. I said that's where the profits are going to be this year. So you still have time to get in, and you can follow me in the exchange-traded funds or individual stocks using my MV2, okay, and follow the stocks that I'm engaged in. How easy. You just do what I tell you. Go and get my video online. Takes you 2 minutes to look at it. All right. But here's the example. This stock went up 10%, telling me while it was going up 10% not to get in, not to get in, not to get in, like a red light, not to get in, because there wasn't enough money coming in, it could collapse on me. And then when it turned green, it gave me a nice 5% return. But then it turned red again to say, get out. They're pulling their money out. But this time, instead of getting out, I just hit the button that says, sell short. And my gang, all you do is just follow me, or if you're on your own, once you have experience, and you make money on the way down. What is more easy than that? Try it for 30 days. It would make such a difference. And just remember St. Jude, okay? Here's the number. They're waiting for your call, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Okay, I want to get through this because this is important. So Trump Here's what he's trying to do. The reason why the establishment... Here, listen to this. This is so true. Listen to this.
The president is not a representative of the political establishment class. And so for whatever reason, people have made a decision that they want to eject him. It's almost like he's opened up the door now for America's CEO.
Political establishment class. They hate him. He's right. He's right. He's not part of the political establishment class. That's why when the other day... Oh, I can't think of his name now. He said... Trump has not been in this business. He has not been in this industry. Things go slower. Mitch McConnell, things go slower. Well, that's the problem. Guys like you who are the political established club, okay, you hate Trump. You want to make sure he fails because he's pushing you to do so. He's pushing you to work.
If you look back before the election, Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell were totally opposed to the things that got Donald Trump elected.
So Trump is trying to put in a plan, as he would his own business, to halt the rising debt that we have every day that's killing this country and why we're not growing and why you're not getting a raise. He's trying to put in a plan that will stop the raising of the debt to make sure revenues start growing faster than the debt. No other president has done that. He wants to do it and he'll get it done. But this political establishment wants to make sure he doesn't, by making sure he could not pass the bill to repeal Obamacare. They wouldn't let him even pass the skinny bill. Are you kidding? They did it knowing, with no repeal, the rising entitlement spending through Medicaid and Medicare alone is driving debt faster than our growth. They know that, but they still did it. They didn't care. Because they got their big fat salaries, their big fat pensions, their big fat perfect health care plans that we don't get. So they're going to kill him. So they knew this. And inflation, right, increases the yields. And they want inflation to increase the yield. What's that mean? That means that debt, they're going to have all kinds of defaults. Trump is trying to stop that inflation, that increase on yields. Interest rates is what I'm talking about. But no, they're going to stop him. They want to see defaults, exactly what the establishment wants. And you know why? Because then they want to bring back in QE. That's an excuse to bring in quantitative easing, like Bernanke did. Then he lied to us and Congress saying that quantitative easing, I'm going to bring it in because it's going to drive interest rates down if we bring that in. And that's going to grow the economy and create jobs. All a lie. It didn't grow the economy. It never created one job. All it did is create massive wealth for a handful of Americans, a handful of cockroaches who 80% of their income comes from the stock market. He totally lied. Now listen to this.
We did have enough ammunition to handle a recession going forward. It would probably be to reduce the policy rate back down to zero and then consider quantitative easing.
So here they go. They're considering quantitative easing. They're going to do the same thing over, and they're going to lie to us and say we're going to do QE, we're going to drive interest rates down. Then that way everybody's going to get raises and everybody's going to get a good job. Look at QE 1, 2, 3, 4. None of that happened. And none of that money ever reached Main Street. The QE money never reached Main Street. It went to the cockroaches. And just like none of the money from corporate earnings, the $1.7 trillion, none of that ever hits Main Street in way of wages. That money hits the pocket of CEOs and the shareholders, big shareholders, in way of their income. Because they don't they do all stock buybacks. So Trump is trying to get rid of this. He's trying to get rid of all this to help you. But as a result, because of the mostly our low-wage jobs, think about it. We have nothing but low-wage jobs. We have stagnant wages, and consumers, after paying rent and the high cost of health care, student loans, there's nothing ever left for consumption. So when they put QE in, and they told us we're going to have jobs and wage increases, but when they put it in, and they had it in for almost, 4 years, 5 years, we got nothing but low wages, stagnant wages. And consumers, after paying their rent and their high cost of health care and student loans and car loans, there was nothing left for consumption to grow the economy, and we stood for 8 years at 1.8% being lied to by Bernanke. Now they're going to do it again, but that's okay. because the market's going to go through the roof. You're going to be a gang member, and you're going to know how to read a chart so you can get in and get out and change your life. So you got money to retire. In fact, they tell us we recovered. Bernanke went to Congress, and they asked him, who did better, Main Street or Wall Street? He lied. And he said, Main Street, no. And they said we had a recovery. We never had a recovery. All they did is use that zero-rate money to prop up the economy to keep it from crumbling, while the rich got richer and the poor got poorer and middle class slipped into poverty. And when the Congress asked about the QE, they lied. Bernanke lied and said, oh, yeah, it was wonderful. Oh, well, Main Street did much better. See, when the elitists and the CEO pocket that low interest rate money from QE, and they're going to do it again. Here, listen to them again.
So in other words, you're saying maybe it's only 100 basis points on the Fed funds rate, but don't worry about it. Once we get to zero, we'll just do quantitative easing again.
Well, I think that's the reality of the...
That's the reality, yeah. They want to get rich again. And Trump's trying to stop this. But here's the problem. When the elitists and the 1% and the cockroaches and the CEOs not only pocket the $1.7 trillion corporate profits through stock buybacks instead of pushing it through the company so you get a wage increase, and when our national debt keeps growing and growing and government jobs keep growing, but not our economy, that means you get laid off. There's all kinds of defaults, and that's what they want, to blame on Trump. There's nothing left, remember, for airports. When we QE, we have nothing left after we pay all our bills. The country pays on the $20 trillion debt. There's nothing left. We have 56,000 bridges in this country that are currently called structural deficient. What makes that number even more stupid is the fact that vehicles crossing those bridges, a total of 185 million times a day, more than one out of every four bridges, more than one out of every four bridges in the United States is more than 50 years old. Imagine 2 out of every 4 bridges is 50 years old. And they haven't had any reconstruction. And America does not have a single airport that is considered to be in the top 25 in the world. The average age of America's dam is 52 years old. And not too long ago, the American Society of Civil Engineers gave the condition of America's dams as a D, a failing grade.
Thanks, Obama.
Are you kidding? Because none of that money gets there. Just like none of that money from a company profits get to you in wages. So what can you do? Let me help you change your financial life. Join my gang now, and I'll show you how to simply use a chart or just follow the stock I'm engaged in. And I'll show you how to use the chart. 877-600-GAG.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.